Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Happy Wine Wednesday to everybody. Today is the first video of this wine series that I'm trying to start. The name of it is What's in My Wine Bag. Pretty much the concept of this series is pretty much to interact with my followers and also to keep up with the wine world by tasting different wines from all over the world by different vineyard, different winemakers out there. And also all your suggestions are welcome. If there's a wine out there that you guys think that I should try on here, definitely leave a comment below and we'll definitely try and get that bottle, put it in a wine bag, and then hopefully we'll pick it one of these days and uncork it and open it. So this is the wine bag. This is the wine bag that I'm talking about. I have 6 slots right here, 6 slots and 6 bottles pretty much. And we'll be picking one random bottle out of the bag, and then we're gonna uncork it, we'll pour it, and we'll start drinking it. And then we'll start talking about wine. But also, I want to emphasize that every single time that we open a bottle, we'll be exercising this 5 wine tasting skills. So those skills are the 5 S's of wine tasting. So the number one is to see. The first S is to see the wine. So when you pour the wine in a glass, you need to see it, look at it. That's where you can tell the color and stuff like that. And by the color, by looking at the wine also through the glass, you can determine the age of the wine. And the second S is to swirl. Swirling the glass with the wine inside will incorporate more oxygen, therefore more aromas will come out of it. The third one is to sniff. Sniff is the part where you want to detect these aromas out of that wine glass. The fourth one is to sip. Sip, obviously, that's where the magic will start happening when you start sipping the wine. And the last one, the last step, the last S is to savor. And it's the part that most people that drink wine casually forget to pause and think. When you drink wine, you need to actually, well, if you want to level up in the wine world as a wine enthusiast, you need to, or when you drink wine, you need to pause and think about what you're savoring. Like, savor the wine a little bit and see what your palate telling you. All right, so that, I think that's the most important thing out of all those S's. So yeah, so from this point on, I try my best to exercise these 5 S's of wine tasting. This way, it helps me also develop a better palate. All right, so we're gonna get going. This is gonna be the first the first bottle that we're gonna be uncorking on here. So this one is Gundlach Bundschu. It's a red blend. It's out of Sonoma County. That's California. And this is their 2017 Mountain Cuvée. All right, Mountain Cuvée. Cuvée, pretty much, when you see cuvee in a bottle, pretty much take off barrel. This is like a special barrel, all right? And what I could tell you by this is pretty much a bottle inspired or bottle style wine. So that means the wine making process of this wine was pretty much similar to the Bordeaux out of France way of making wine. All right, so this is this is a red blend of Cabernet and Merlot. So there you go, there you have it. So let's go ahead and open up this this wine. I'm gonna remove the 4 first. This way it's easy to just uncork it. And I don't like to have these little dust particles from the foil in my wine. All right. Usually, when you go to the restaurant, sometimes they give you the cork to sniff or whatever. Like, I don't usually sniff it. I just like to look at it just to determine whether there was any default in the corkage, in the cork, obviously. But other than that, you're not by sniffing it, you're not really gonna tell anything. The only way to know whether this bottle was a store property is by pouring it and smelling it. And then if you smell like cardboard or something like that, that's when you know it's no good. All right, but let's go ahead and pour this wine. This is a little small pour. This is probably what, 3 ounces or between 3 and 5 ounces, I'm assuming. All assumptions over here. All right, so we're gonna exercise the 5 S's. First, we want to see the wine. Okay, that's a pretty red color, pretty nice red color. And then next one is to swirl, where you incorporate a little oxygen in there. All right. Next one is to sniff. I almost drank it just now. See how easy it is to skip those steps? But you need to keep telling yourself, you need to practice those steps. Sniff. And it's the part where you can detect certain aromas. And then sit. And when you sip, try and move the wine a little bit in your mouth and then swallow. And then the last step is to savor. Savor is right before you swallow. Pause a little bit, think about what's going on in your mouth, and that's where you will determine exactly what you're getting out of this wine glass or this wine bottle. Once again, this is Gundlach Bundschu. This is the Mountain Cuvée, right out of Sonoma County. I think this one is 14.6% alcohol, which, you know, right where we want it. Nice amount of alcohol. The tannins are medium. I would say medium. I'm getting a lot of earth notes to it. I want to say pepper notes, black currant aromas, blackberry aromas. This wine, I would probably enjoy this wine more with food, but it is definitely a wine that I could also drink alone because of how it's been aged. I've had this wine for probably 2 years. So yeah, I can't wait to open this one. But yeah, I'm excited I finally open it. And it's a great way to start off this wine series of mine. But yeah, guys, that's all I have about this wine. Out of Sonoma County, not really one of my favorite region, but if you ask me, my favorite region in the States will be Oregon. And it will have to be a Pinot Noir from Oregon. And my favorite red wine will probably be a red blend from Argentina. I like their, it's called MMC, which is Merlot, Malbec, and Cabernet Sauvignon. That's a blend that they have in Argentina. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. If you have any suggestion on what wine I should try on this series, please feel free to just, introduce new wine to me. Let's talk about wine. And if there's anything that I missed on here that you think I should incorporate in this wine series, you're more than welcome to just tap in and join in and just leave a comment, man. It's all fun and games. This is just my way to practice my wine tasting skills and get better at drinking wine and detecting different wine notes in the glass, So once again, as always, cheers and thanks for watching, guys.